Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Bill Cast is the owner, and he and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items that you remember as a kid. Just to name a few items, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and so much more. Bill's Bake Shop, located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed on Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Mom says cable bills and the satellite bills are way too high.
Why pay high cable and satellite bills? Nobody likes them. Why not watch NCTV45 on Wi-Fi or anywhere there's internet? We have local programming.
Give Mangina Outside Services a call when you want a yard project done and done right. Bud Mangina is the owner, and he and his staff will do just about any yard project, and he also does hauling of your trash and unwanted items. Mangina Outside Services covers the greater Newcastle area with very affordable prices. Tell Bud you heard this message on NCTV45, and you'll receive a 10% discount. 614-3658. That's 724-614-3658.
We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors.
It's Bud's Flowers when you want a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. They also have a selection of fine gifts and more. Bud's Flowers is conveniently located in downtown Newcastle at 120 East Washington Street. Call Bud's Flowers at 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Bud's Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
Hey, welcome to Cook in the Castle, and we've got something scrumptious for you today. It's not just for St. Patrick's Day anymore, although people eat it then. We're going to do corned beef and cabbage. We're going to do it in our crock pot, and you're going to be totally amazed at what a great dinner this becomes. First of all, you got to have your cabbage. Corned beef, some butter. Now, secret ingredient, you need some bacon on that. And we're going to use a garlic, an onion, and some potatoes, and some salt and pepper. One of the optional things that you can use is some crushed red pepper seeds, depending on taste. Some people don't like that spice like that. Now, we're going to get and start preparing our crock pot right after these words.
The Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. It's Bud's Flowers when you want a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. They also have a selection of fine gifts and more. Butts Flowers is conveniently located in downtown Newcastle at 120 East Washington Street. Call Butts Flowers at 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Quiet, relaxing tranquility. That's Bethy's Bakery and Eatery in Valant, Pennsylvania. But you may ask, is it a bakery or is it a restaurant? Bakery, restaurant. Well, they have cakes of every kind. And not only that, they have burgers also, and turnovers, and salads, and donuts, and nachos, and cupcakes, and cream puffs, and just goes on and on. But let's not forget, home of the plate-sized cinnamon roll. Is it a bakery? Is it a restaurant? You decide. Bethy's in Valant. McCree Sports, 835 Moravia Street, wants you to be on top of your game. Go to McCree Sports for all your sporting needs. You can call them at 724-654-6065. McCree Sports. They'll make you shine.
This is NCTV45. You can watch us anytime on your time.
Now we have our crock pot, and you can see we have our liner that gives you that no muss, no fuss cleanup. Now the first thing we're going to add to the crock pot is our cabbage. Now I've cored the cabbage, cut it in eighths. So that's cutting it in half, and cutting it in half, and cutting it in half again, so that it'll fit nicely right in our crock pot. As so. Now we got a big cabbage, and we got this from the farmer's market right here in downtown Newcastle, which in the summer that's right across from our parking lot. Now also what I've done is got a little bit of onion to flavor it, and I've quartered that and just gave it a rough chop. Everything will kind of melt down, if you will, once it's in there. Now you're going to want to add a little garlic. The garlic that I got from the farmer's market has a real good taste to it, and it'll flavor the cabbage, giving it just that right amount of zip. Now we're layering this, and although it might seem really high in your crock pot, it's going to kind of condense down as the heat in the day goes on with that. So just feel rest assured that you're not having any kind of issues with it overflowing or anything like that. Now, depending on your size of your crock pot, that will determine how much you can get in there. I have a little bit bigger one, so it holds a little bit more. Now, once we have that stuff in there, and what we're going to add to it is some nice red potatoes. You can cut them or leave them whole. They'll be soft. I like cutting them. I'll cut a few. This is a great dish. Now, what we're going to add to this is 2 1/4 cups of water, 2 1/2 cups of water. And the reason we're putting the meat on top is so that the juices will flow down and season the vegetables. And we're going to also season it twice because with our salt and pepper, because you have to understand that if you put it all the way on top, it's never going to get to the bottom layers of what you got in a crock pot. So when crock pot seasoning, you have to layer it twice. Now, our potatoes are just about all in there. And this is a great thing because my crock pot came with a nice little carrying case so that you could heat it and take it to go. Take it on a picnic or what have you. There. Notice the nice colors that are in here as we're doing this. Nice reds and greens. There we go. Now that finishes our potatoes. The next thing we have to add, and I'm going to do the salt and pepper right now. There we go. Next thing we want to add is our butter. Now I'm going to use 2 sticks of butter. I think that suffices. That way it'll blend really well with the cabbage, the potatoes. And after I get that butter on, what I'm going to do is get my corned beef. Now, I got roughly a pound of corned beef, and I had it sliced at market so that it's not real thin. It's going to be in a crock pot all day. So we want a nice type of cut to it. There. Our corned beef is there. Now it's time for the bacon. And don't forget, we have to add water after we get everything in. So now, our corned beef's on there. Here comes our bacon. And we're going to be ready to go here in a second. And again, I'm reminding you, we have to get that water, 2 1/4 to 2 1/2 cups of water in here. Bacon was securely in the package. So as we get our bacon out, And bacon is a key too, because it's going to make it nice and sweet as it gets flavored down. There you go. Bacon securely put in there. And we're ready to go. We'll put the lid on our crock pot and I'll see you in 4 to 6.
It's Little Johnny's Pizza 2 in downtown Newcastle with a great variety menu that you will tell everybody about. Chris Quiera, the owner, is here with more information.
Stop down and see us at Little Johnny's 2. We're located at 130 East Washington Street, or give us a call at 724-657-2210.
Make it Lanigan's Irish Pub, where you'll be amazed with the weekly specials. Pub grub, salads, burgers, sandwiches, Irish specialties, and desserts. Lanigan's has a full bar featuring domestic, craft, and Irish draft beer. You can also book a party at Lanigan's at 126 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. As they say at Lanigan's Irish Pub, the best Irish food since Ireland. Call 724-657-3444.
Haney's Comfort Living Furniture, 32 North Beaver Street in Newcastle. There's no place like home, and there's no place like Haney's for that special look that'll leave your company in awe. It's Haney's in downtown Newcastle. A few simple ingredients: corned beef, cabbage, potatoes, and an onion. A meal that's not just for St. Patrick's Day anymore. This is Angelo Perrotta for Cookin' a Castle, and you're going to love it.